Hi everyone, this is Salvi coming to you with some VTuber news today. I do try to get you as much as I can, and of course I do hope I earn a subscription, and I do hope I earn a follow, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And of course be sure to do that before the video ends, and I do hope that you enjoy the things that I have for you. I must make a correction on a previous story that I had done on Yuki no Shitapeo and her insecurities, things that she was having issues with, etc. Based on information that was given to me. I thought it was Offkai, but it doesn't matter what information was given to me. The point is I pushed that information forward, and it was my responsibility to double, triple check it. I checked it how I could, but as people had mentioned in the comments before, that there was some information out there now. Now, she has really put out this information here on May 5th, so this was recent. She says, I tried to explain the situation I could across 2 separate tweets. Think it may have caused some confusion, and I'm really sorry if anyone misunderstood. Not Pale's fault. It's, people like me who misunderstood things. I was the one who misunderstood it, not Pale. Just to be clear, number one, I don't think she's talking about me because I'm so tiny. I don't think anyone really, especially on her end, knows about me. So we'll see. Just to be clear, I wasn't talking about a big event like Offkai. In the tweet I posted afterwards, I mentioned that after a few personal projects, commissions, and offers I was excited about were suddenly cancelled. I also lost a chance where I might have been able to meet everyone. And that's, I think, where people thought it was Offkai. That's where I thought it was Offkai. That's where a lot of people who were telling me about this story thought it was Offkai. And of course, I am putting this correction out there because it needs to be put out there. All I was referring to, I should have considered reading them for people who didn't normally watch my streams. So again, to be absolutely clear, has nothing to do with Offkai. That's the important part. Let's see what she says further on. Didn't realize the guest announcements were happening around the same time, and I'm really sorry for if my words came across in the wrong way or caused a misunderstanding. The misunderstanding is my responsibility and the responsibility of other people who read it that way, of course. Over the past few days, I've received some messages. Also, I saw a few people reaching out or even sending complaints to groups or organizers I never mentioned. Now, I didn't send any complaints to anybody. I just put out my video, but still, like I said, I had to correct it because I made a mistake. It made me unsure of how to respond. Kindly ask people don't do that. I also apologize for taking a little time to understand what was happening and responding properly. Well, she's not a part of the EN sphere, so I wouldn't be surprised that she didn't know about all this stuff that was happening. Truly admire events like Offkai, and honestly, it's one of my dreams to be a part of something like that one day. She's learning a lot of English, so it very well could be, eventually. So it's not my intention, and I want to clear up any misunderstandings as much as possible. The post I made was just me being honest about how I felt at the time. It was about personal things I had been working on, so I tweeted honestly, which is not her fault. Again, not her fault. Since I wasn't referring to any official large event, I never imagined it would be misunderstood that way. Because of the timing, I understand how it might have come across, and I'm truly sorry if it caused anyone to worry or act based on misunderstanding. Now, like I said, it's not her fault. She couldn't have known the way people took it, like myself took it, or anything like that. I'm going full on this because I don't want to gloss over things. That's why I'm responding in every single way that I can. If this had actually been about real public event or specific people, I would never have posted something like that, no matter how sad I felt. Especially not about something I look up to and dream of being part of someday. So now we know. Anytime that there is a sad moment about, whether it be Offkai or anything like that, she's not going to post it. She's going to keep it to herself because she doesn't want people to misunderstand. While nothing is confirmed yet, I've actually received a few offers related to events since March, and I hope that maybe I can share something exciting with everyone in the future. I'm hoping that too. I leave the tweet up for a little while in case anyone is confused, but since I don't want it to cause any further misunderstanding, which I don't think it will, honestly, this is helping me clear things up on my end with my community because I fucked up. I fucked up royally, like I usually do. I have no excuse for it. It just happens. I'm trying my best to prevent it. Like the last time I had a big mistake like this, I think it was Ryomo Baronwort, which is a while ago. So I try not to make these mistakes as I try to not make them at all, but I'm a dummy. So sometimes that happens. Lastly, I want to sincerely thank everyone for your continued kindness and support. Anyone who may have been confused by the timing or context, and to the groups and event organizers involved, offer my deepest apologies once again. Truly admire events like Offkai, and honestly, it's one of my dreams to be a part of something like that someday. I'll continue to doing my best to grow, both in my English and as a VTuber, so that I can one day take part in even more opportunities in the future. Thank you. And here it is. The original one. Never applied myself, and I haven't had any direct contact with the organizers, so it's not that I was rejected or turned down. So please kindly ask, please don't speak negatively about them or say things like, why did they reject Pale on my behalf? That's not what happened, and I don't want anyone to get hurt because of a misunderstanding. Of course, I will also, well, she's going to be deleting this. I would also like to put a pinned comment on it. But she is going to be deleting this eventually, so the pinned comment may not work. But I think I still will make a pinned comment on the PL thing when I find the video that I made it on when she originally did it. So I will take a look at when that was, and then I will, of course, make a pinned comment as well, because that is my responsibility as someone who puts stuff out there to make sure to correct any time that I have sent out misinformation. Rin Penrose, or Bean Penrose as some people colloquially call her, is having an announcement. She used to be a part of Idol EN's Isekai generation. Once Brave Group bought it out, she was given a chance to go indie. She did, with a revenue share agreement with Brave Group to pay for everything, not up front, but later on. Today she has a very important announcement. This is, of course, her Twitter. She did announce this on her Twitter. She says, "Notice, due to their associations with creators whose views I strongly conflict with, and strongly conflict with my own, as well as a lack of communication from the company on the issue, I have chosen to end my affiliation with GamerSupps effective immediately. Thank you for your support." And this is, of course, due to the recent Cinder situation. My guess, this is just me postulating, this is just a rat. Not only her, but others are having issues with them not cutting ties with her right away. Of course, they also understand, Rin also understands, this is just, of course, me just saying it, just based on what I know of her. She also understands that it is not easy to cut ties with someone who you are in a business partnership with, like a direct business partnership, as in like Cinder, I believe, is a co-owner, or at least partial owner of GamerSupps. And that is something that is problematic when you are trying to, get things going to maybe split yourself from it. But I agree with this. I back it up 100%. This is an individual, it's a case-by-case basis, an individual thing. And this is, of course, Rin has always been someone who is strong with her convictions and does not kind of pussyfoot around when it comes to that kind of stuff. Does not really shorten things up or anything like that. So I am glad that they were being open and transparent with the community about what they're doing. And of course, let's see what other people are saying here. Based, understandable, but careful you don't fall into the trap where people start pointing out problematic content creators for any and all other sponsors, because once that S starts, it never stops. And yes, Azahara, I do agree with that to a certain extent, yes. Once you open the floodgates, it will never stop. But this is something that she did just on a case-by-case basis, of course, and it is not because someone else told her this person is problematic. It is because she herself decided that it was problematic, and that's why I don't think she's actually going to fall into that trap. But it's good to let people know that, of course. Based, respect, based Rin, cool story, goodbye. I guess this person doesn't like that, I don't know. I'm guessing because of the it looks like a pyro pup thing there. Just curious, did you try talking to Kersha first? Did you believe that based on what you've heard from others, so she obviously contented with that? Will you drop U2s? Not sure it's virtual signal. We'll go the way you think it is. I'm not sure. This is a Kersha-based one. It could be. It could be Kersha and Cinder and others that she doesn't agree with. I'm assuming that it is based on Cinder recently. Because I do believe, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, because I have been wrong before. From what I understand, she is a co-owner or partial owner with of course, the Shy Lily, I believe, and others with it, or at least maybe owns some stock or something like that. I don't think it's Kersha based, but of course, correct me if I'm wrong. I could be very wrong about that as well. Some people, of course, don't like it, and of course, some people are saying it's valid. Whatever it is, whether it be Cinder, whether it be Kersha, whether it be whoever it is, it doesn't matter who it is, because remember, what matters is the way you feel about it. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, in this case Rin, makes her feel uncomfortable, then she has every right to decide not to partner with a company. So of course, I'm going to leave it there, and let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, as always. HoloLive Enrico, or Enigmatic Recollections, is something that is going on right now with all of EN. I believe all of EN is in there. And I'm not sure if any ID are in there, but I do know all of EN is in there. The current members of EN. And of course, people, because these four recently left EN, either like the one on the far left is an affiliate, Doobie is an affiliate, or PL is an affiliate, Senzawa, as you know, is Gura. Then we have, of course, Nimi Nightmare, which used to be Fana. When we have Sachi, which used to be Mume. It's just, you know, showing off maybe what could be if you do a Enigmatic Recollections side chapter of the indies who used to be a part of them. Not bad, like the art, just not bad. It's not bad. It looks like a Warhammer 40k. Honestly, it may or may not be, but it does look like Warhammer 40k to me. I'm not very into the Warhammer universe, but I can recognize that. It does look like Warhammer 40k. Still very nice, and I want to show it to you guys. Projekt Melody is a longtime member of Vshoujo. She's one of the founding members, I believe, with Iron Mouse and others, who Dentreya, etc., who pretty much started out with Vshoujo, started it up, and helped Gunrun get everything started. And she has a big announcement right now. It's not a super sad one. It's not what you're thinking. It's not her leaving everybody. It's not her leaving the science team or anything like that. It is a positive announcement.
I've recorded this so many times, over and over, but at least I'm not crying this time. Mostly. Okay, a little bit. A journey is about to unfold. I'm going to Japan.
It's amazing news.
It's something I've talked about for 100 trillion years, and suddenly it's here, and I'm overwhelmed.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
How thankful I am to each and every one of you for supporting me for as long as you have, like, to give me this opportunity. Like, who knew that I could do the things I love, like porn and streaming. I'm just so excited to get back to hanging out consistently, and I miss you all so very much, and you know I am dying of boredom not talking to y'all every day, and I'm a little lonely. I'm a little horny.
Oh God!
I'm also very excited, and so I think the next time I'll see you is on the other side of the world, and I really look forward to it. God damn it! I'm crying again. Yep. I don't know. It's just it doesn't feel real. But I just wanted to say thank you.
And that is the thing. That is why a lot of people love Melody. She's unabashedly herself. She's unapologetically herself. She goes her own way, and she has a lot of friends because of that. You have Cha-Cha, your V-Mom, who says, I hope you have the best time. Victoria the Sun Eater says, I hope you have an amazing time. Rosie Bell Moo, what's really exciting. Crow, of course, saying, glad you're happy with us. Really hope you have an incredible time in Japan. Have a lot of fun. Make plenty of non-face pictures. Can't wait to hear your stories about Japan. Other people, Orca at Offkai says, so proud of you, Mel. Having the freedom to go and be places you've always dreamed of is such a lovely feeling. I'm visiting Japan for the first time this year too, and I've always wanted to go. It feels so unreal. I hope you have a blast and can't wait to see what's next for you. Congrats on living in Japan, Melly. Keep chasing those dreams. Mel goals equal that. Streaming and Japan achieved. Congrats, Mel. Good job, Mel. Bunny Ayu. Have a great trip. Other people, Sushi Dog. Let's go, Melody. Everybody, Berry Blushy. All these people, Pia UFO, have so much fun. Of course, everyone is wishing her the best, as she deserves, in this time when she actually gets to accomplish something that she's wanted to for a very long time. One of these days, maybe one of these days, I'll get out of my dungeon, my cave, and maybe go out someplace as well. You never know. But it is wonderful to see a nice, kind creator like Melody go and be able to live the dream that she's always had. Murasaki Shion was a member of HoloLive's second generation, along with Aqua, Ayame, Choco, and Subaru, who are now only 3 remaining members of that generation. She is going to be coming back as Roa-san. Of course, give her time, everything like that. She has been putting things out recently, like April 28th. She put out a post saying, it was number one in my life. Let's go together to find a new eternal happiness. And then she recently put something out on the 5th saying, meow. So it looks like she is going to be later on a jellyfish cat VTuber, cat jellyfish, whatever you want to call it, a cat jelly, which is going to be interesting, or at least that is the PNG that she has there, which is making a lot of people wonder, what is she going to become soon? She has a lot of followers, which means that, yes, a lot of people already know that she is someone who is, was a part of HoloLive, etc. I'm glad that she's still getting that support. I'm glad that people are still following her, because not everyone follows their Oshi into their next life, and people like Shion and a lot of others who have given lots of fun times, lots of wonderful moments, lots of peace and relaxation, they do deserve to have people follow them into their next VTuber life, whatever that is. So of course, give her time. Looks like she's planning something soon, and it is going to be amazing when it does happen. Tempus, which the members of them are Regis Altair, Axel Sirios, Gavis Battle, Makina X-Leon, Banzuin Haka, and Josuji Shinji. The former members were Magni Desmond and Noir Vesper, but these are the active members right now. Why am I talking about them? Each of them, each and every one of them, have had their VTuber outfit reveals, their new outfit reveals. This is the look that people were thinking. As always happens, you take a look at everything that people are thinking it's going to be. It does look like it's going to be more of a certain type of look, as you can see here. And, of course, at the end, he actually shows what it is. Because he goes through all the different looks. And this is his actual look here. It does look like it's a type of tuxedo, but it's like a striped tuxedo. And here is the better look. Ah, no, it is a tux, just based on that thing here. It's more a coat, I guess. It's interesting. I don't know exactly what to name it, but yeah, he has that. He has a vest, as you can see here. So he has a nice, different look. And of course, he has this larger view. This view right there, sorry, because of just the way YouTube works. The seeking timeline is at the bottom, so I apologize for that. But yeah, looking really good, looking really dapper, looking really, really nice. A nice fit, so to speak. So here you go. Here's Axel. Of course, it still has some of the old folks there, the people who used to be a part of it. And this is what people are thinking that his one is with his current look down there. The look, they all are having some kind of, this one's funny. The back is just lingerie, of course. And this is his actual look here. And very dapper, very nice. I think all of them are going to have the same kind of look, which is, I'm trying not to speed through this, but I am going to be going a bit faster than I usually do. Usually I give each and every one of them like 5 minutes or like, a couple of minutes. Now it's just each one. And here you have Gavis Bettel, the jokester, the clown of the whole group. And here you have the way people want him to look or thinking that he's looking like. Ooh, nice. That's like a Has Been Hotel look, I believe. The eye. But yes, people are of course expecting him to be very well dressed or even weirdly dressed. But here is his full look. Of course, they all seem to have this same type of like the suit top. That's the best way I can explain it. But I like how colorful his is. The pink shirt, pink striped shirt, the blue with the design, of course, his tie, then the vest underneath. So this is more like a tuxedo type. They're all more tux types because suits don't have vests underneath. This is more tux and very formal type of wear. Very nice, of course, vest on there, of course. I do like the look and the hair and everything that was in there, the highlights, everything. So next we have Makina X-Leon, and of course they have the looks that people think they're gonna have with the amazing art that people do. Holy moly! And his actual silhouette here is kind of scary. So there you have his silhouette, and what he actually looks like. That is his actual look here. Like they all have the same type of tux look with a tie, the chains. They each seem to have their chains. He is the one that's a little bit different, that has suspenders instead of having a formal type of vest underneath. He does have, of course, very nice look. The chain is still there, of course, until, he unbuttons things. Very, very nice. I do like the hair as well. The hair is also a very formal style of hair. He does look like a brat. He definitely does. And my sorry for the way my voice just decided to break there. But let's continue on. We also have continuing Banzuin Haka with the look that many were thinking that he's going to be having. With other people having their designs that they think it's going to be. Lace Levi, then you have the Tux, Kito, the Hakitos, which are his fan base, and of course the actual look with the vest, with the actual. This one is more of a suit. This one, just because of the way it closes, feels like more of a suit, but he does have a vest underneath, and of course chains and other things on it that make it look really nice. So still very, very formal, very nice. Love the hair, love the highlights. They all have gotten amazing work done. And of course, Josuji Shinji, of course, is not to be left out of this whole thing. A lot of people are doing amazing art of that. as you can tell. Just people have, like, man, just the art that people can do. Holy crap. It is insane. And this is just a couple of days, because it is usually announced a couple of days before. And they go through and they do all of this for each and every one of them. It is amazing to see a community come close and come together and do this for their Oshi, whichever one they may be. And I'm very glad that the males have a good fan base still. They are growing slowly, but they still grow, and I'm glad. Like I said, chains is always a nice formal that is a 4-button suit, which is, I've had to use those. I hate those. I prefer the 2 buttons myself, but very, very nice, very formal. And a formal shirt as well as a bow tie and suspenders, showing off the pecs, showing off the muscles, showing off that work that he's gotten done. Like, just the work he's doing, he making them gains, man. So there you go. That's the final part of it all. Going through all 6 of them, giving them as much time as they deserve. They deserve even more, but as much time as I can give. So I do appreciate you guys being here. And yes, this is all 6 of the current ones, given a new, very fancy look. Welcome back, everybody, to the Vtuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. Why do I do this? Because I want it to be a positive space for VTubing, at least as much as I can be, in order to pull people up, and make them bigger instead of making them go down, and you're trying to knocking them down because you're jealous of them or whatever. So today we're talking about NilahMeow, a partner push. She is a kitty VTuber that doesn't stop yapping or screaming. This is your only warning. Let's take a look at their yapping and screaming over here.
Hello, Dobby. I love Dobby so fucking much. I love that wrinkly bowl sack.
Oh, hey, perfectly cut. That thing was perfectly cut. Absolutely. Let's go into here where they have primarily their shorts channel. Vids are coming soon. So they've been doing a bit of shorts here and there. And of course, I just have this here so you guys can see the full breadth of what they have to offer. Thank you so much, NilahMeow, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.